Hi, I'm Jim with Pour the Juice, and in this video, it's Wifey Wednesday, episode 14, I think. If this is your first time watching, on Wifey Wednesday, my wife pours me whatever she feels like pouring me. In the past, this has been one bottle. It's been an entire flight. More recently, we've been doing two bottles, two whiskeys to compare next to each other. And I feel like it's been going pretty well. So I don't know what she poured. What I'm going to do is try to go about guessing what it is if I can. But regardless, I'm going to give a price point of what I would pay for the whiskey that's in this glass and this glass. And then I'll pick which one I like better as well. And after I do that, I'll ask her to come back. She'll send the bottle towards me in a high-speed fashion. I'll try to catch it, and I'll let you know what it is. But let's get into it. This looks great. I feel like I say that a lot, but this looks very dark. Smells pretty good too. And it is sticking to the glass. I'm gonna guess this is fairly high proof. Off the rip. Smells a little rye, but who knows? It smells a little bready, to be honest. It could be something weeded. Yeah, getting big time like yeasty notes, like baked bread. The more that I smell this, it's just baked bread in a glass. It's interesting. Okay. I believe I know what that is. It is hot. Wow. That's one of two bottles that I own. I'm not sure which one it is. It's either a Texas whiskey or it's like a 20-year. What the hell is the name of that? Anyway, let's move on to the second bottle. This is either Texas or very high aged Canadian whiskey. This one smells very different. Wow. Yeah, that smells good. This smells a little finished, to be honest. I'm getting like candy. No idea what this is. I don't really even know what I'm getting off of it. It's like almost like a red licorice, like not licorice, like cherry candy rope Twizzler. That's what I was getting towards. Found North was the distillery that I was thinking of for this glass, but I digress. That's nice. It's hot. They're both pretty hot. Very oaky as well. What is that? Befuddled. And these legs running straight down there. That's nuts. I don't know if you could see them in the video. Wow. I need another sip of this one. Just filmed my review for Old Granddad 7 Bottled and Bond, and these are both way off in the left field compared to that. Not in a bad way, but just very different whiskey. Just give me a little bit of MGP vibes. What the hell could that be? Very oaky, very drying. Wow. These both might be the bottles that I was mentioning. And if they are, I think my wife might be a genius in these matchmakings. She might know more than I think she knows about whiskey. She definitely knows more than I think she knows about whiskey, but I have to go back to this first glass. My guesses right now are that one of these are going to be Found North, and the other one, I can't think of the name. It's a distillery from Austin, Texas, and the bottle itself is a high proof pick that I got from Banash Liquors. And it is super oaky. And I think that's what's in here. I think this one might be the Found North pick, and this might be that Texas whiskey. This is getting, I mentioned bread before. This is like super dark chocolate on the nose now. Like baker's chocolate. Really interesting. Mm. Going to need my wife to get these bottles soon. Hint, hint. As you can hear her footsteps go by. Wow, that's really interesting. I have to pick a winner now. This is tough. This first glass is super interesting, but it's a little bit too oaky for me in comparison to this one. I love the chocolate notes that developed out of it. The bread baker notes in the beginning are even more interesting until those chocolate notes came, and then that was just like kind of mind-blowing. I never smelled baker's chocolate like that in a whiskey. But this glass has a lot of those same oaky notes along with some more fruit. It's a little bit easier on the nose, a little bit easier on the palate, not quite as gripping, although still pretty dry. So I'm going to go with the winner on this one. I'll give what I would pay. I think I know what these bottles are. Knowing what I know now, I wouldn't pay over $100 for them. I enjoy them, but I don't enjoy them enough where I'd be like, oh, I'd spend way over that, even though it's really unique whiskey. If I knew exactly what I was getting into, I think 80 would be the max that I would spend on either of these, just because of the unique experience. This isn't going to be a whiskey that I'm drinking every day. This isn't going to be a whiskey that I reach for, once a week or maybe not even once a month. But it's a very unique whiskey that when you have people come over that are whiskey people, even people that are just like interested in whiskey, you could say, hey, you want to try something really unique? Here, try this, and it'll blow their mind. But anyway, my winner of this little blind is going to be bottle B. Wow, not what I expected. Holy. Bernheim weeded barrel proof. That can't be that. Maybe I got so much oak from the I'm still getting so much oak. That's incredible. I don't remember it being that oaky. All right, well, what's bottle A? Oh, this makes sense. This is a Tomar's pick, Ragged Branch, Weeded Bourbon, Double Oak. So that's why I got so much oak on it. And that's why it was a little bit gripping and as hot as it was too. Well, they're both pretty hot, but the reason why it was so gripping is because this is I believe it to be a younger Double Oak. So you get some of those negative younger whiskey notes, at least I do in this, with it being super oaky. and it's a very different experience. I really would have thought that this was Brimstone was the whiskey I was thinking about, which is incredibly oaky as well. Texas whiskey. I actually kind of want to try this compared to that because this tasted like super oaky to me. So I wonder if that one's even more oaky. I'm going to go grab that bottle. All right. Be back in a flash. All right. Balcones. True Blue is the one that I was thinking about. Let me make some room here. If I'm out of breath, it's because I just ran down the stairs, ran back up, washed the glass. Let me pour this. This is really what I thought was in this glass. And I want to see how much more or less oaky it is than this double oak. But you could see the color on that. It's just crazy. And this isn't, as far as I know, this isn't a double oak. This is just cast strength. Single barrel, 56 months in the barrel, so just over 4 years. Yeah. But this one is a wild ride. The nose is so good though. It's just so much sugar on the nose. You know, some people say marshmallow notes here. This is like really like marshmallow caramel candy combined on the nose. Aren't too many noses better than this. I don't think it's as oaky as this is. Well, this is pretty oaky. That's pretty interesting. I gotta go back to this one now. This is like licking a barrel. Very interesting. Very interesting whiskey. Thank you to my wife who picked these out. This was a great little blind. Really enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it as well. If you did, please like the video. Please subscribe. And let me know how much oak you like in your whiskey. I know some people don't like double oak products. I tend to enjoy them, but unless it's a Woodford double oaked, I don't drink them too often. This is a bottle that's probably about 2 years old. This one's about the same. As you can see, I hardly get into this one ever. This one I drank a little bit more of, but I don't tap into them that much. Double oak, the Woodford double oak, love. Been through a bunch of bottles of those. They're just a little bit sweeter than not as oaky to me. So let me know. Let me know how much oak is too much oak for you. Love to hear from you on that. Thanks for watching. Cheers.